So I just want to say something about our BIFKiDS Worksheet. We call it one sheet to rule them all, and I want to tell you why. So come over here and I'll talk to you about it. What we set ourselves a challenge of doing was collapsing 20 years of work, into experiences for kids and young people. And what we had to do, or what we talk about with BIF, is this notion of 3 disciplines of innovation. One is the ideas process, 2 is people and creativity, and 3 is culture and purpose. Let me quickly talk to those. But when we talk about the first discipline of ideas, we're talking about process. Innovation has a process. To begin with, it's linear. BIF uses 6 steps that describe how they're creating and making of better ideas happen. But you can accelerate that process when you get to the second discipline, which is people and creativity. And we do a lot of work around the world of helping people reconnect with, unlock and unleash this creativity, which is the alpha brain, the alpha brain. So in this space, you really have to get with the neuroscience of creativity if you're going to unlock and unleash, reconnect and apply it. And then you get to this third discipline, which is culture. So becoming a purposeful culture, articulating why you're gathered together for the purposes of what, and then innovating ways to make that work and deliver impact. So there's a line of sight from purpose to delivering what you're going for. Our challenge was to gather all of that, coalesce it, and get it into an experience that kids could do onto what we called one sheet. So from BIF to BIFKiDS, Better Ideas Faster by Kids. And where we alighted to was this one sheet, which gathers 20 years of work into a worksheet experience. So you can see here, let me talk to it quickly. Process, yes, we have creative problem solving process. So first articulating what the problem is, articulating why it's happening. Those 2 things, BIFs, inspire a big idea, and then working through what you would need and then go ahead and draw it or make it, etc. So we have process, we have behaviors. So this is curiosity, right? We don't talk about that, but we talk about being the investigator of the problem, being curious. We talk about empathy, to empathize with the problem. Collaboration, to work with your teammates to create a better idea than you could on your own. And then we'll come and talk about resilience when we talk about presenting your idea. And then 2 other things. This really gathers sensorial creativity. So we get kids to see the problem, to hear the problem, to describe the problem, to sneak up on the problem and experience, to think about what's happening when they're not there. They're the critical inquiry, to then deeply understand why that problem's happening. Boom, that inspires the creative brain to have a big idea. And then we get into the maker space of bringing it live and bringing their idea to life. In terms of purpose and bringing the purpose to life, we top this with a big challenge, right? So what are we there to solve? What part of creative problem solving, whether that's in the curriculum or fun exercises or proposing, silly problems to solve or deep problems to solve, that is the purpose that we're bringing to the experience. In terms of resilience, we always finish BIFKiDS with a confident presentation of kids standing in their space and learning to be really confident to give voice to their ideas, because it is a little bit nerve-wracking. In our ideas, there's always a little bit of ourselves, and we're putting that out there into the world to be judged or to be heard by others. And so we get kids to narrate through presenting their idea, finishing strongly, and which gathers the insight, gathers the idea, has them talk through how it works, and we finish strongly around another problem solved, all in a day's work. BIFKiDS using their idea superpowers. 2, why are we doing it? Because these kids are gonna save the world one problem at a time.